country. Excellent players like MS Dhoni, Alan Gilchrist, Chris Gayle, Sanjay Surya didn't get a place in this elite all-time 11. In the long history of cricket, many players played for their country and paid adieu to international arena. Meanwhile, there were many players who ended up being the legends of the gentleman's game like Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, Sunil Gavaskar and many others. The list of legendary players is quite long and preparing an all-time 11 favourite is one of the most difficult tasks in cricket history. It is well known that cricket is divided into three formats: Tests, ODIs and T20s, and every format has its own importance in cricket. Moreover, it is not specific that the player who played brilliantly in the red ball cricket will be successful in the white ball cricket. So we took an ardent task of preparing an ODI 11 with one cricketer from each country, and fans would be surprised with the names of the players in the squad as well. Here we can look at an all-time ODI 11 with one cricketer from each country. Number 1, opener Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar, the former Indian batsman name, doesn't need any introduction at all. His batting style are enough to speak about his contribution to the cricket world. He is nicknamed as the god of cricket by the fans, and how we can ignore him while picking out an ODI 11. India produced several legendary batsmen such as Sunil Gavaskar, Mohammad Azharuddin, Surya Ganguly, VVS Lakshman and many others. Now in the modern era, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma as well. Virat Kohli, the current Indian skipper, is making his name as one of the most finest batsmen in the history of international cricket. It can be said that Kohli is walking on footsteps of Tendulkar, but he still needs to achieve a lot more in order to suppress his former teammate. Sachin Tendulkar played against some of the finest bowling attacks during his playing days like Wasim Akram, Waqar Younis, Imran Khan, Shane Warne and other bowling attacks. However, he still ended up scoring more than 18,000 ODI runs with the help of 49 touchdowns and nearly 100 half centuries. Hence, he is one we have picked in the all-time best from India's cricketing history. And number 2, Brendan McCullum. Brendan McCullum, the former explosive batsman from New Zealand, was no less than a nightmare for any bowler across the globe. He always liked to take the charge against the opponents whoever the bowling attack is. The 38-year-old became the first skipper who led Black Caps to the final of way back World Cup back in 2015. However, he ended up losing in the mega event against the mighty Australians. He played a vital role in many crucial wins for the Kiwis in the ODIs. The former opener holds several accolades next to his name, like a fastest half century of 80 balls in 2015 against arch rival England, which is yet to be broken. He also has the highest strike rate in the list of players played at least 100 ODIs for his team. Moreover, McCullum is still rated as one of the best fielders in the history of international cricket. He beat ODI to international cricket back in 2015 with 6,083 runs mentioned next to him in the 50-over format. And number 3, it is Ricky Ponting, Australia captain. Ricky Ponting, the former Aussie skipper, was the biggest competitor of Sachin Tendulkar in the international cricket. He led Australia to back-to-back triumph in the World Cups back in 2003 and 2007. But the 45-year-old was known for his trademark pull shot, as he had mastered the art of playing that specific shot every time. He is the all-time leading run scorer with the most number of taunts and half centuries in ODIs for his team Australia. Moreover, Ponting is one of the most forward batsmen along with Sanjay Surya, Kumar Sangakkara and India's legend Sachin Tendulkar to score more than 13,000 ODI runs. The former World Cup winner was no less than a Picasso of batting, who defined it in his own style, and he ended up being one of the most legendary batsmen in the history of international cricket. Hence, we have picked Ricky Ponting as the only Aussie player in this elite all-time 11. And number 4, Brian Lara. Brian Lara, the West Indies batsman, is reckoned as one of the most finest batsmen in the history of international cricket. It is well known that West Indies produced some of the most cricketing legends, and Lara was one of them. The left-hander played for his national side from 1990 to 2007 against some lethal bowlers like Shoaib Akhtar, Brett Lee, Shane Bond and Wasim Akram. Lara still managed to score more than 10,000 ODI runs, which itself is a big achievement for a batsman. The former left-hander was no less than a wizard who uses to wave his willow like a magic wand against the bowlers. He used to the biggest obstacle between the opponent and their victory in the match. Brian Lara is known as the Prince of Trinidad, who ruled for more than a decade in the ODI cricket on back of his fascinating batting. And number 5, Kumar Sangakkara, wicketkeeper. Kumar Sangakkara, a silent killer on the field, his instinctive batting used to leave a great impact on the opposition bowling lineup. The 42-year-old wicketkeeper who played for Sri Lanka was a backbone of Sri Lanka's batting unit, who used to score bucket loads of runs on the back of his classical batting. Also, he was a brilliant wicketkeeper who ended up taking nearly 500 catches and dismissing 99 players with his lightning speed keeping skills. He had long range of strokes in his dictionary of batting like pull, cut, straight drive, everything. Every batsman usually has a weakness in batting, but he had none. His hunger to score bucket loads of runs in order to help his side in victory was so much. In an international career spanned nearly 20 years, Sangakkara made several records in the 50-over format that stand still there, like all-time leading run scorer in ODIs for Sri Lanka and second in international cricket just after Sachin Tendulkar with 14,234 runs in his 380 ODI appearances. And number 6, Jack Kallis. Jack Kallis, the former seaming all-rounder from South Africa, ended as one of the most finest players produced by his country. He was equally dangerous in bowling and batting for the opponents as well, who gave a new meaning to the definition of an all-rounder in cricket. The former player was known for scoring tons and 15s in ODIs, like it was like a cakewalk for him. He ended up scoring 11,579 runs with the help of 17 tons and 86 half centuries. Coming on to his bowling attack, he had ability to swing the ball in both the directions from the same action that is used to make him unpredictable. This is the reason that he ended up taking more wickets than some of the established bowlers in the history of cricket, South Africa. Kallis always worked as a catalyst for progress with the bat and the ball, who single-handedly won many crucial games for his country. And number 7, Shakib Al Hasan. Shakib Al Hasan, the spin all-rounder from Bangladesh, is still playing in international cricket, but currently he is handed with a 2-year ban by the ICC after he was unfortunately found guilty for breaking code of conduct. However, keeping his controversy aside, he is genuine all-rounder who is known for his submissive batting skills and brilliant spin bowling, as well as a very good fielder as well. In the 2019 World Cup, he once again showed why he is given the stature as one of the most finest all-rounders in the modern era. He became the first player in the history of the mega event to score more than 600 runs and pick 10 plus wickets in a single edition of the game. Moreover, he holds the record for being the quickest to score 6,000 runs and grab 250 wickets in ODIs. These stats make him enough credible to represent his country in this elite list. He plays for Bangladesh. And number 8, Wasim Akram. Wasim Akram, also known as the Sultan of Swing, was one of the most lethal fast bowlers from the 90s, playing for Pakistan. The legendary batsmen like Sir V.G. Richards, Sachin Tendulkar and others used to find difficulty playing their strokes against this man. He used to bowl at a speed of around 145 km per hour. Moreover, his ability to swing at such a pace made him unpredictable at that time. Wasim Akram was also known as one of the most pioneers of the reverse swing bowling, who became the first ever fast bowler to take 500 wickets in the ODIs. Also, he holds the record for taking the most wickets in World Cup for Pakistan with 55 wickets. Akram was an efficient batsman in the lower order. Akram plays a crucial innings for his country that helped in registering some crucial victories for his side. And number 9, James Anderson. James Anderson, the right-handed veteran bowler from England, is the leading wicket-taker for his country in ODIs. With nearly 300 scalps in his name, in his 170 appearances, he is primarily a swing bowler who still at the age of 37 can make the opponent batsman dance on his tween. 37-year-old has shot all deliveries in his pocket that any bowlers need to become a world-class bowler. Anderson is quite able to take the ball away from the right-handed batsman and bring the ball inside the left-hander, but at a pace of around 150 km per hour that makes it quite unpredictable. Moreover, his swingy actions making in getting more bounce from the wicket as well. And number 10, Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan from Afghanistan is the youngest player in this list of the ODI 11. He is an exceptional leg spinner who is at the age of just 21 years old. Has established his name as one of the most finest and dangerous leg spinner in the modern day cricket. Rashid's ability to use his variation and special deliveries against batsmen in spot on earlier. It looked like batsmen will find a solution to play strokes against a leg spinner, but that has not been the case so far until even the finest batsmen of the modern day like Virat Kohli stays with Kane Williamson and MS Dhoni also fear to take the charge against Rashid in the matches. There is no doubt over the fact that he is one of the most legend in the making in international cricket, and he will be one of the most finest spinners of the Shane Warne. He so far has grabbed 133 wickets in his only 71 ODI appearances for his country, Afghanistan. And number 11 and the last one is Heath Streak. Heath Streak, the former pacer, used to bowl with high discipline. He retired from international cricket as one of the most greatest bowlers ever produced by Zimbabwe in its history. The 46-year-old could have done better for his country, but his fallout with his cricket ball shortened his career. He was majorly known for his bowling outswingers that used to bear difficulties for the batsman. At that time, he was rated as the best bowler in the team as well. Streak is one of the 4 bowlers who took more than 100 wickets in the 50-over format in the international cricket for Zimbabwe. Overall, he took nearly 300 ODI wickets in his 189 appearances. Thank you for watching my channel. Get a like, subscribe and comment. And for more such notifications of the world, kindly subscribe to the channel and kindly like and share the video. Thank you.